How's it going, everybody? Dirty Randy here, and we are actually in January. When you last saw us, it was November, but we pretty much just slept. It was a really snowy and kind of rainy, rather, December, and, you know, the holidays. Wasn't a whole lot to do around the ranch, and we figured we'd kind of just let things be, and prices are high in the new year, so we're going to go ahead and sell some stuff. This is, sadly, all the eggs we've produced, which I don't know, I feel like something might be off. You know, they are going through some food, but not a whole lot. It's kind of interesting when you do take a peek at it. So, you know, like they've only gone through a couple 100 liters, which is odd. We do have a fair bit of chickens eating, so you would think, but then again, it's only 20. Now we have 40, so maybe it's just a little bit of a slower process than I would hope. So we'll let it run for now. See how that is. We do have a little bit of honey and some more lettuce, but of course we do have our silage that we made and some corn. So those are probably our priority. I think we'll probably just hop in the Range Rover here. I suppose we could leave the gooseneck on there and kind of get it into position to load up. But we will start off, I think, with just going ahead and getting that corn out of there. You know, why not, right? So it doesn't have to be anything too special. Something like that works. And we will go hook up to our trailers just in our little grain silo there. That is awesome. But yeah, our fields are all looking pretty good to plant come springtime. So that is exciting. I'm not sure what we're going to plant exactly. I would like to have something that's just able to make us a good amount of money, to be honest. I think we might disconnect one of these guys. I don't think we need them both. Yeah, we'll pull this guy just outside and we'll re-hook up to our other one. And bring that into town. Although this guy might be a little bit easier for us to back up if we need. We're not the best with the articulated trailers, but we're trying. You know, that's why we're going to give it a shot. We shouldn't need more than one trailer to bring everything into town, because we don't have a whole lot of grain. Where is our corn? There she is. A little bit better harvest than initially thought, but I mean, still not a whole lot. Might not hurt to get to pruning all of our vineyard at some point as well. So who knows what's on the agenda that probably does need to get done before springtime as well. Alright, just dropping off all of our corn. We made it through town. Bit of a wild ride, but we'll see what we get. We'll just scoot out the back. Nothing too crazy. 2,800 bucks. It wasn't a lot of corn, maybe 3,500 liters or so. But hey, looks like the farm store is open, so I guess we'll see what they got on sale. Boom. Well, a truck. We don't really need a truck at the moment. Or anything to feed our cows. So it looks like I think we're pretty good. We do have a header to pick up silage as well, so we should be good. Speaking of silage, or grass, I guess that header's for, we're going to head over and deal with our silage. So that is on the agenda. The price is high in the new year. So yeah, we'll get that done. I'm pretty sure we just got to pretty much transport it over at the biomass where it is, but thankfully we can just use their machinery to get it moved over. They were kind and did cover all of it for us rather, and compact all of it down, so that's good. I'm not sure how many liters we even have over there, but that's definitely going to be a nice boost to our wallet over the winter here, because that loan interest is eating us up. It's, you know, over $1,500 a day, so that's not great at all, or I suppose a month. Alright, just pulling in. I suppose we could fill up our trailer if we wanted to. Wouldn't really hurt. We do have it here because I believe we want to bring it over to the other side of the yard, really. I kind of panicked on which way to go, and of course I crashed because, well, Away she goes. Alright. We're good. We don't need the lights on. But, yeah, no, this should be nice and good. It shouldn't really take too many loads to get it over there. But, see how many liters we got, and I'm excited. We are just shy of 15,000 liters, so that's pretty cool. Definitely a lot more corn than we had. Price isn't as good, so we'll see what we get. But I think if we start from the back and work our way forward, that might be the way to go. Alright, well, after a lot of getting yelled at and figuring things out, and just generally being bad at this, we figured out where to sell it. And, yeah, brought it over to the wrong place. On the other side of the fence, that's just another business on the same lot. And, yeah, they mostly take wood and stuff like that. They are biomass, but they don't take silage over there. It's actually that grate you see just ahead of us. So we'll throw it down there. We did throw our first bucket load down, and we got about $4,000. This one's not quite as full. And, of course, our trailer, which seemed like it held a disappointingly low amount. Alright, well, that was fun using that wheel loader, if only for a short amount of time. But, yeah, we've made $6,500 so far. Hopefully this last trailer load will give us just that little bit of extra, hopefully over $10,000 in total. Not from just this one trailer, but from everything we've sold. That would be really nice. Something like that should be just fine. Well, another $2,000 for the trailer full there, so kind of disappointing. Not as much as we would have hoped for, but still $8,500 all in is it's not the end of the world. And of course, we do still have a few more products that we probably could load up and sell. You know, our honey, our lettuce, things like that. But for the most part, that's the majority of our bigger products there. Oh boy, try not to swing into that field. I suppose it's just grass, but all good. We want to be respectful, you know what I mean? And our fields here looking pretty good. They probably could use some solid fertilizer on top. I don't think we even have a spreader that does solid fertilizer. Mostly just the liquids. Oh boy, we might have swung it too wide, but we're just fine, just fine. So that's pretty good, and I suppose we can probably hop into our skid steer and get all of our other products loaded up there, so why not? Just knocked over our step ladder by accident. Oopsie daisies. We'll put that back up. Oh boy. Hey, come on, man. You got 4 legs. There you go. There you go. All right. So as you can see, we loaded up the Mahindra. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. Mahindra. Mahindra. I don't know. Trying my best here. All right. English might be my first language, but it's not easy, okay? I don't know. Alright, either way, we got everything loaded up. Oh my gosh, all the animals are here. I'm sorry, dog. Oh my gosh, he's trying to scare off the deer. Alright, alright. And the crows are here. But yeah, so, I don't know. I don't think... We haven't really gotten too much use out of this little guy, and I think we can probably get away with getting rid of him. I don't know. Probably be worth putting that money into like another plot of land or something like that, or even I'm thinking, I don't know, a John Deere Gator would be really useful around here because it has a lot of attachments. It can spread solid stuff like lime and solid fertilizer, rather. It does have sprayer attachments, although I don't think we could really utilize that in the grape vineyard or anything like that. But some other attachments I definitely think we could. And if we're going to expand it, I don't know, that might be a good option. Okay. Yep, alright. Gotta remember that this way is not the best way to go when we have our trailer. At least not this one on us. Because we run into everything, honestly. We should be getting a bill for like property damage or something like that. Excuse me, friends. Coming through. Alright, I'm not really sure where we should sell all this. Maybe we just take all of it straight to the farmer's market, but I think it might not be bad to drop off our little ATV type vehicle. It is, I mean, they are super useful, but yeah, I don't know. We have some other options, and I don't think we can really afford luxuries too much at this point. You know, I am even considering getting rid of one of our tractors because we do have 3 decent ones, plus, you know, this guy, of course, and, oh, why did I come this way? Randy, you silly goose. Should have gone a little bit further, that way we could pull through. Now we gotta awkwardly do all of this. But that's alright. Oh, right. There we go. But yeah, I don't know, if it's nice having all those tractors, especially if we can get more land. I feel like it's more justifiable to keep multiple, but we don't have the land right now, so that's why I'm thinking if we can get away with just selling maybe a couple other things, you know, like this guy, we should be good to go. So if we just back him off, and we can give him a sell. I mean, almost $15,000 for that guy is awesome. So I think that's definitely better for our bank account than anything else at the moment. So yes, we do want to sell this vehicle. That's cool. Alright, I'll take that. They have anything cool for us today? No, I feel like we probably already checked that. Those look familiar. But that's alright. We'll go sell all of this other stuff, and I'm not really sure what else there is to do this month. I mean, there is a little bit of stuff that I suppose we could do, like pruning and whatnot, but at the same time, there's always next month. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. Alright. I believe, yes, this is the farmer's market. They take a little bit of everything. It looks like, yeah, this is right next to our cereal place and all that. I'd love to kind of get a hold of that in the future if we can afford it, but that's a long way off at the moment. Alright, well, we made another 12,000, just under, from all of those goodies, so that's awesome. And we're back at the store. I don't know, I do want to check out one of those gators, see if it's justified. I mean, there is one of these guys, but this is pretty similar. The only difference is we can have a 3-point on here, which honestly does make it a lot more useful to be, like, it really does. You know, like I said, this one, it has no options. Pretty much just can tow trailers around and a little bit of transporting in the back, whereas, you know, this one we could at least put something on the back there, you know, maybe one of those smaller things for the vineyard, but you know, so that's an option. There are these guys as well, which of course could be really useful. There's a lot of design configurations and stuff like that which don't really matter too much. We're more interested in what it can attach on the back. Like I said, there is a 3-point. Of course, you can have just a regular container, but yeah, we have these guys that can spread fertilizer and lime, which could be really useful because we don't have anything to spread solid fertilizer, which is, you know, or lime, which is really one of the big pushing things to get one of these guys. Would be awesome. You know, there is just the back regular tipper as well, which could be useful. A sprayer, which I think we're okay on. We have bigger equipment for that. And I guess some stuff for snow, which, you know, could be useful, but all in all, so that'd be 1,000 for the 3-point and 2,500, so 3,500 if we got those 2 attachments for one of those, plus of course buying one, which is 15. So that's, you know, 18, maybe 17,000 right there. What kind of attachments can we put on the front, I wonder? Because if we could put stuff on the front, that would be pretty cool. It looks like we can just have some protection, stuff like that. Front weights. Yeah, I don't know if we could run anything on the front as well, but I mean, that would be pretty cool. So, in comparison, I mean, this is what we've been using to spread lime, and it could do solid fertilizer as well. This one is a cheaper option, but it can't do lime. So, you know, it's 40,000, 45,000 rather, compared to, you know, we'd be closer to spending near this $25,000, if not less. Probably closer to 20,000 for the Gator all in. So that's where I'm kind of thinking it might be pretty useful to pick one of those guys up. Just looking at the prices, you know, like I'm trying not to feel like I'm being a little bit hypocritical saying like I don't really need some of these extras around, but at the same time we do need something to spread lime. So, you know, we may as well buy one. It is the cheaper option, so I don't think we want a full cab, but just a window would be cool. Beacons we can probably do without. You know, additional lights look kind of cool, but I think we might be fine without them. No cost to the engine, but I think, yeah, we're gonna go actually forest green. I do like it looking like this. It kind of looks almost like an olive. It's a shame we don't have those anymore, but who knows? Hopefully one day we can get back into those. So I know it's a little bit more money than base cost, $2,800, but maybe that's the treat yourself part of it. So we are going to go ahead and buy one of those, and we do want a 3-point lifter because that's going to come in handy. And yeah, we will buy just the solid fertilizer spreader here, which is going to be awesome. It should get the job done for us pretty quick. All right, well, just looking at other fields, I mean, we have $45,000 at the moment, a little bit under, but I think we might actually go ahead and buy this one. We have 44,000. It's 22, but if we're going to start getting fields ready, I think, you know, why not? We want the land too, and we want to expand, and that way we can make as much as we can when we come to harvest. So that's going to mean we need land to plant on. We do have all these fields. They are looking good, but I figured if we're going to go ahead and get them ready, this one's all ready to go. It needs fertilizer as well, so we may as well. It's going to cost half our money, but hey, that's what the winter's for, is for expanding. So we will go ahead and do that. And yeah, another plot of land. That's awesome. We should have enough money to keep going through the winter, and of course we're all loaded up here. So we will head back and probably try and get as much fertilizing as we can done. That way things are all good to go come springtime. It is a lovely day out here at the start of the new year. Alright, well, we made it back. That's awesome. So we're going to take this guy off. Our vehicle is so dirty. Probably could use with giving that a wash sometime soon. But for now, we're going to go ahead and fertilize all of these fields. So that's awesome. I know we got some solid fertilizer around somewhere. Alright, we are topped up and looking good. You'll love to see it. So I would love to get some of our grafted grapevines put in. If not today, tomorrow would be awesome. I don't know, actually, I think we might have to wait a little bit longer for that, but either way, we'll get the fertilizing done. And this is our other field that we just bought. It does have the power lines kind of running right through it, but hey, that's alright. It adds to it. Maybe after this harvest is completed with our barley, we could plow through here and combine both these fields. But either way, for now, we should be good. So we'll test this out. Looks like it's got a bunch of lime on there as well. But once we run over this with our fertilizer, it does seem to go away. So that makes it easy to tell where we have and haven't been. And since we're running the Gator on this instead of a tractor, oh, we missed a little corner. We should be able to get it done pretty fast, which is awesome. On corner, there we go. So we will do just that. We got a bunch of fields that we want to get fertilized. Just one layer of solid fertilizer will do. We can get our crops sprayed once stuff is all put in. but for now, this should do the trick wonderfully. Well, that did an awesome job. Yeah, no, I will take that any day of the week. Looks like we got way more than we needed in there, but not a problem. Looks like we picked a good spot to put this guy away, because of course we got to go take off our 3-point attachment as well, which should come in nice and handy for us. So, I guess maybe if we're schmod about it, we could squeeze in this guy in here if we wanted to. We'll have to get this trailer put away shortly after as well. But things should be looking good. We might want to get to pruning as well. I'm sure this guy could do the job, to be honest. Would be might be worth it to give it a shot, but of course that old Fiat is just so cool. I probably could get away with selling that and using this guy as a full-time replacement, but I think we are going to be expanding in the future with the vineyards and stuff like that, so it'd definitely be helpful to have a couple tractors on hand for that. So I don't know, can we squeeze this guy in here? Oh, I just said we would put it in the other one, but hey, you never know, wherever fits, right? Alright, well, I mean, I know it fits in here, but we cannot leave it in here because this is pretty packed, and our pruner is all the way at the back. Come on now. Alright, well, we parked it in its home. Like we said, it would go. So, that works, that fits there nicely, and yeah, we'll jump in that old Fiat and see how she runs. It didn't seem like it was too bad last time, so this time, I don't know, we'll give it a shot. Who knows, it's our first time pruning these guys, so we will see how that goes. Probably gotta move this right back into this corner, I suppose the stump grinder, and I want to call it the Bobcat, but the skid steer are no longer in here either, so we can probably just get away with dropping that off there. Still getting used to the, oh my gosh, handle steering. It is quite different than what we're used to. And hey, this guy looks good on there. They're both orange. I'll take it. So, oh boy. It's a little bit wider than our tractor, so we'll squeak on out of there. And maybe we'll park our vehicle as well now that we're right here. She might be old, but you can't deny her beauty. Oh yes. So, alright. Like I said, first time doing this. Oh, we will unfold her. Okay, okay. Alright. And, yeah, we'll turn her on. I suppose we gotta make sure we're lined up. Oh gosh. This stick steering is an adjustment. Come on, baby. There we go. Okay, so I guess staying straight is the name of the game. But this seems to be flying along, no problem. It does seem to auto-adjust a little bit for us, which is nice. We just gotta stay in the lane. Stay in your lane, Randy. Alright, now this is wonderful. It's nice, it's the new year. We're getting stuff done. This tractor's doing a superb job for us. Look at that. Look at that. No problem. Going along at a steady pace too. I don't even know if the gator would fit down here. Oh gosh. Okay, alright. Well, you know what? This is going pretty good. But I'm curious if we can get it done with the gator. This does a fine job, to be honest. But if we can get it done a little bit quicker, why not, right? And it's good to know that we have the option. So we'll go ahead and grab that, put on the 3-point attacher just in case it fits. And that'll be the first test. If it does fit, we can throw on the actual pruner and see how that goes. Right, we already had the 3-point attach on, which is awesome. Oh my gosh. If we can figure out how to not hit the gate, I don't have a great feeling that we'll be able to do this, but what do you know? We just fit. Look at that. That's prime. So, I think we might give it a shot. The one thing that those tracks really got going for them is their turn radius. That does seem to be pretty awesome, whereas this is quite the hog. So we got to get real lined up straight because it doesn't really have too much room for error. But we'll see how it goes. So, you know, one of the things too, oh boy, that I have a feeling might be we could go quicker with this thing, but we need to drive straighter because it's wider. So that is the challenge. If we're going too quick, I don't think we'll be able to drive straight, and it wouldn't take us any quicker because we'll be adjusting a lot more. So if we go slow, oh gosh, we seem to be doing okay, but it requires a little bit more focus, to be honest. I feel like than the other one did, but we're coming along at a steady pace. Nothing wrong with it. I feel like it's slow and steady. It would be nice to get a second one of these for the other tractor, or so that we could do them both at the same time when the vineyard grows. But I mean, ultimately getting a newer tractor that it has a 3-point on the front as well. That way, we could be running two, one on the front and the back. That would be awesome. But yeah, for now, we'll make do with what we have. I don't think this is ultimately a whole lot better than the other tractor was, but you know, it's good to know that we could run this as well if we're in a pinch and get, you know, cultivating with this thing and do the pruning with the other one. So we'll see how it goes for now, but I think we may as well finish up the field with this since we already got it put on there. Try not to run into any more posts, but we know that's not going to happen. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm pretty sure I was correct with thinking, you know, we're not going much faster in this thing because it's just a little bit too wide. So that's, it's alright. But it gets the job done nonetheless. So I think we can probably put this guy away. It did a great job for us. I'll take that. But I think next time we might just stick on our Fiat for it. Why not? It's color matching. So that's a bonus. Alright, just pulling this guy back in. We got the Gator parked. So that's awesome. Man, this turning radius is so cool. You'll love it. Alright. So, that fits in there nice and nicely. We'll take it. Alright, so our fields are actually in much better condition than they were just a couple months ago. So you'll love to see that. Our financial situation hasn't changed too much. We are up a little bit more than we were before, but ultimately only a few $1,000s after buying that John Deere. So is what it is. But if we have a peek, yeah, we are in January right now, and there's really not a whole lot we can do crop-wise December, January, and February, but we've gotten a lot of prep work done, which is awesome. These fields are looking much better. Of course, we've got our wheat there and our barley down here in field 10. 9 is looking good. It'd be good to see when we can actually get those grapes going again. So yeah, that'll have to be in March. Probably the first thing that we do will be getting all those vines put back in. So that'll be awesome. It gives us some more time to keep grafting away. As far as planting goes, I was thinking, you know, maybe soybeans, something like that. Just give us something to kind of harvest as far as money, or sunflowers would even be kind of cool. They're not the most, but we could use our forage harvester on them as well. So that'd be interesting. I don't think we can do corn on our forage harvester, but we'll have to look into that when it comes time to plant. We are good on kind of chicken feed for now, so that's awesome. But they're slowly but surely going down in food, so that's good. Looks like they are starting to produce some more eggs, so we will take that. But I think we might skip ahead into March and just bypass February. There's not a whole lot going on, so we'll probably just kind of take it easy and see how things go. Yeah, kind of planned for springtime, and I'm looking forward to that. But I think that's going to be all for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We got a lot done and a lot more planning to go for the future, so that's awesome. We got a new field. It's all looking good there. So thank you so much for joining me. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.